Hello and welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Right off the bat on the old show today, with the Geneva Motor Show only 24 hours old, let's take a peek at what's going on over there in Switzerland, including this machine from the Ford Motor Company, the brand new Ford Fiesta ST200. Yes, notice right off the bat, this thing's a two-door. What a sweet piece of kit this vehicle is. The vehicle comes with the same 1.6-liter EcoBoost turbocharged four-cylinder, but it now makes 197 brake horsepower and 213 pounds-feet of torque. Now you may be thinking, wait a minute, the Fiesta ST already makes 197. Well, the European version never did, but now it does with this ST200. You also get an overboost feature in this vehicle, which gives you an extra 15 seconds of 15 brake horsepower and an extra 22 pounds-feet of torque on top of those power numbers. It slipped through a 6-speed manual transmission, and the final drive ratio has been lowered to just 4.06, down from its 3.82, which brought the 0 to 62 down to 6.7 seconds, and the top speed down to just 143 miles an hour. But this thing is going to be very nippy from stoplight to stoplight, and especially coming out of the corners when you got her on a track. So would love to see this two-door Fiesta come to the United States, but the chances are probably slim to none. But fingers crossed. Another vehicle shown off there at the Geneva Motor Show is the Koenigsegg Regara. If you don't remember what the Regara is, basically this is a hybrid, but don't call me a hybrid, and it's got no transmission in it whatsoever. It does have a 5-liter twin-turbocharged V8, like out of the Koenigsegg Regara, but this vehicle makes 1,160 brake horsepower, which Koenigsegg says is detuned for reliability, which is a weird thing to say. It's also got 3 electric engines, 1 at the back of the engine on the crankshaft and 2 in either rear wheel, making an extra 800 brake horsepower. Koenigsegg is yet to say what the official power numbers is, but obviously you could do the math and come up with something pretty close. All they did say is the Bugatti Chiron that we're going to talk about here in just a second, that it makes way more power than that car does. They did release 0 to 62 numbers that comes in at just 2.8 seconds, but didn't release a top speed. But did say the vehicle will do 0 to 242 miles an hour in just 20 seconds, which is really hauling the mail. Only 80 of these machines are going to be built for the world, but no pricing and availability have been released as of yet. But we'll keep you in tune if we hear any more. Now to that aforementioned Bugatti Chiron, the spiritual successor to the Bugatti Veyron. Both of these machines came with an 8-liter quad turbocharged W16, but for the Chiron it has been well worked over to now make 1,480 brake horsepower. That is shifted through a 7-speed dual clutch transmission, and the vehicle is again all-wheel drive. 0 to 60 comes in, or 0 to 62 I should say, at just 2.5 seconds with a top speed that's electronically limited. I know that sounds weird, to 261 miles an hour. And I know that's just a touch over what the Veyron Supersport did, but Bugatti claims that tire technology has yet to reach the level that this thing could actually take it to its top speed. So they're waiting for the tire technology to catch up, and then I'm assuming we're really going to hear a top speed number, especially for the fact that Bugatti doesn't own the fastest production car on the planet record as of now, but I'm sure they're shooting for it coming soon. We talked about this particular machine in the last episode. We got way better high-res photos about it. The Lamborghini Centenario. The Centenario is basically a machine to do an homage to the Lamborghini founder, Faurizio Lamborghini, who passed away over 20 years ago, but his 100th birthday would have been April 28th of 2016. Now this is built on the Aventador platform, which does mean it comes with the normally aspirated 6.5-liter V12, like in the Aventador, but now makes 760 brake horsepower, and that's helped out from massive help in the rev range. This vehicle now will rev up to 8,600 RPMs, and that is up from the 8,380 it did before. It is an LP 770-4, meaning it is all-wheel drive. Not to mention, look at the massive amount of aero work that this vehicle has gone in, including that massive rear diffuser. They've yet to release actual downforce numbers, but I'm assuming we're going to hear those numbers with how much downforce this vehicle may be actually putting down. Early talks somewhere between right around maybe 1.6 million euros or 1.9 million US dollars. That is yet to be made official as of yet as well. But there's only going to be 40 of these built for the world. And in typical Lamborghini fashion in the Geneva Motor Show, guess what? All 40 of them have already been spoken for as they were shown off at Pebble Beach several months ago. Now there's actually going to be another version of this machine that's going to be coming soon, because out of them 40, 20 of them are going to be convertibles. So we're going to see another version hopefully coming very soon. We'll keep you in tune if we hear any more. Last up on the list, let's talk about this little gem for the folks over at Porsche. I love telling the story that the first time I ever sat in a 911, it was a near religious experience. In fact, so much that the people that were around me who didn't know me at all saw it on my face, which was a weird deal. That being said, I'm kind of a closet 911 fan, not 100%. Do love that GT3 RS, but I really feel that Porsche may have built this 911R just for me, because it is a stripped down track car. Not only does this vehicle doesn't come with air conditioning, doesn't come with an audio system, doesn't come with rear seat. The front wings or front fenders, also the boot lid, and the seat backs are all done in carbon fiber. The magnesium roof is not steel, it's magnesium. And this vehicle has gone so much on the axles that it weighs just a touch over 3,000 pounds. In fact, 3,020 pounds. Now, don't fret if you'd heard about the audio system and the air conditioning and that stuff. You can go back through Porsche and get those things added on when you order the automobile. Now, this thing, basically, think of it as a GT3 RS Lite, because the ceramic brakes, the wheels and tire package, all off the GT3 RS, including those center lug wheels that are really cool. Not to mention the 4-liter normally aspirated flat 6s right out of the GT3 RS, making 500 brake horsepower and 338 pounds-feet of torque. Now, this vehicle's piece of resistance with all the machines that are going automatic only, especially on the Porsche umbrella. This vehicle is manual transmission only. Yes, you're going to have a lever that you can control all those cogs with yourself, and a third pedal inside of the footwell. This is a Porsche for Porsche purists. It's a pretty neat piece of kit. 991 are going to be built for the world. A little tip of the hat that this is built on the 991.1 platform. And the starting price is going to be $185,950 US dollars. No word on when this vehicle is going to be going in production, but it looks so production ready, I'm assuming it's going to be very soon. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Don't forget to like us over on the Facebook page. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time and get the first dibs on the new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.